reunion may not have happened if not for a 10 News story Tuesday. That's when Linda Robb contacted us, claiming Max, her service dog in training, was stolen.
He would actually pick up my shoes, which was awesome. And if I dropped my keys during the day, he would come running over and he'd pick them up and give them to me.
Crystal Polson's roommate saw our story and contacted 10 News, saying the dog named Max was really Mouse, the dog Crystal lost 5 months ago.
We got him from a person up at Grossmont Center.
Linda told me they got the dog at a local shopping center, but 10 News found this Facebook post by Linda's daughter saying they found the dog wandering in their neighborhood shortly after Crystal says he went missing.
I was unaware of that posting.
Okay, well, she posted it, and it sounds like you guys did find the dog in the neighborhood, and that you really didn't get him from the Grossmont Center, and that potentially this is this woman's dog. Outraged by what she heard, this woman decides to step in.
We've had him for a very long time.
You know how long we've had him?
No, I don't.
Since he was born.
Ma'am, you know what? She's going to take her dog, and I'm the one who's telling her she's going to take her dog. And if you have a problem, you can take it up with me.
Turns out Linda and Crystal live on the same street.
So what's your name? You've got my dog.
Dog or your child?
This is my dog. You've just picked it up.
Child. On the boat.
So what's your name? How's this going to go down?
Please don't talk to him.
Don't touch him.
He's a service dog, and you're distracting when you're talking to him. Sorry. Thank you.
I don't like your attitude.
She knew she wasn't supposed to be distracting this dog. She was making faces and trying to and making like kissy sounds to get Stella's attention. Unbeknownst to this woman, I filmed her and I was like, this could be funny. I would have maybe make a vlog about how silly this woman was being from across the room to my dog, because it made me uncomfortable. I was like, who are you trying to court? Madam, please speak to my assistant if you want to tap this. Then she came over to the table while we were ordering. So the waiter came over, and then the lady came over at the same time. I'm in the middle of ordering. I can't imagine how the waiter felt. I'm stuttering through half of my order of French toast, and this guy's like, okay, what side? She came up and said, do you mind if I sit and admire your dog?
Yeah, that's what he does. I got it.
And I started to say, oh no, you really shouldn't distract her when she's working. But before I could even say that, this woman cut me off.
Sure, you're not supposed to distract her.
I'm not touching the dog. I'm not touching the dog.
Sorry about that.
Oh, well, I'm not touching her. I'm not going to pet her. She knew what she was doing was wrong. On my dog's vest.
Parallel with my mom at the self-checkout and then my mom checking out at the regular register. And she was like, oh, there's a puppy over there. And her mom said, well, go pet it. And she said, it's a service dog. And she said, well, you should at least be able to pet it. And when she said it's a service dog, I turned around and smiled, like, thank you for saying that. And when I turned around, the mom said, well, you should at least be able to pet it, with like the sassiest attitude. And I turned around and I said, no, you should not at least be able to pet her. She said, well, why not? I said, because she's a service dog. And she said, well, what does that mean? I was like, she's a service dog, so you cannot pet her, period. And she was like, well, I'll never do it again. And I was talking to my mom. I was like, what did she mean she was never going to do it again? But it just blew my mind that someone said, you should at least be able to pet it. Even if Dixie was not a service dog, even if she was just a pet and we were walking in the park, if I didn't want her to be pet, they wouldn't be allowed to pet.
All in the code.
Now lean back.
It's all in
Lean
the
back. Lean back. Lean back.
I do like those though.
Well, I mean, he's wagging his tail, so I guess he likes him too.
I do like them.
Okay. Oh, God, don't fall. Like, he even thinks you're gonna fall.
So wait.
That's great considering he just alerted that I'm going to pass out.
Put her quickly and sit down and get those off.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bad fall.
Yep.
From all the way up there.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yes, I know.
That guy is dead ass
wanna-
asleep in that chair.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, you can
He's
stop
awake.
Oh, he's awake. Okay, he's awake now. Cool.
Let's walk somewhere that's not in the middle of the road. Your mother, your dad, thank you later. I'll be back. Thank you for Are you okay?
Hi there. Can I help you?
Pass out. Working.
That's your interference.
Federal offense to interfere with a service dog. Even though it's going out, you have to make sure she's covered. Like you get one. Don't call me. Making it worse.
Why would I go to the VA if I wasn't disabled? Why wouldn't I go? They won't let the dog in? You won't let the dog in? It's a service dog, isn't it? That's fantastic.
I'm leaving because the food is nasty and there's a dog. So what? What do you want to do about it? It's disgusting to have an animal inside of a public restaurant.
That woman says she's a victim, and this video of her going off has hundreds of thousands of views online. It happened inside a Newcastle County restaurant. A woman yelling at a veteran for bringing his therapy dog into a Delaware City restaurant. She says on that video that she's disgusted that the animal is in the restaurant.